Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We are going to be doing a tarot reading today for the sign of Virgo. So if you have sun, moon, or rising sign in Virgo, there may be a message for you here today. Also, if you take a look in the description box, I am running a sale on any readings that are the Zoom readings. So all of the links to click are there so you can book. There is a discount code there for you as well if you want to use that. It is good for all of Leo season. So that is until August 22nd, 2024. So Leo, let's go ahead and see what kind of message is coming through today for your reading. Okay, so you took some action in the past. It looks like something's come through here with, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So this is all beautiful earth energy. It is Virgo, could be another earth sign, but more than likely it is you. So those other earth signs are going to be Capricorn or Taurus. But this King of Pentacles makes things happen, right? He knows that wherever he plants a seed, it will grow. He's abundant. He's feeling abundant. He's really just enjoying all of the fruits of his labor from the things that he has done. Paired with this, right? So we've got the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you started something new. You had an idea, or you took inspired action, or you just kind of like grabbed onto a thought that inspired you and you started to really plan things out. And I think that is because right next to it is this Nine of Wands. And that is all about trying to make things happen, right? Kind of being like on your last leg. Like this guy is tired. He's feeling a little bit defensive. He's feeling beat up. And really, this Nine of Wands, he had one final push to make to get to the 10. And right there, it showed up with your Ace of Wands. So together, you completed this cycle. You started something new. I feel like you felt really good about it. You probably saw things start to change right away as soon as you took this step. So now you're really trying to continue to push this forward. We've got the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So once again, another ace. So still more things happening, but I believe now we're more in the planning stages because we've got this Knight of Swords. So this Knight of Swords, or not Knight of Swords, King of Swords. So he's very logical. He plans things out. He knows that he's smart. So once he plans things out, he's able to execute his plans and make sure that they go smoothly. And that's where you're at. This Ace of Wands is about clarity. It's also, it has a little bit to do with ideas, like good ideas. And the King of Swords, he's able to kind of take those good ideas and formulate a plan and figure out how to execute it to move things forward. That being said, you've got this Knight of Wands, which really kind of is the best energy to have with these swords energies that you have here, because the Knight of Wands brings the fire and the courage to actually take those plans and put them into action and really just do it fearlessly, without hesitation, so that you can really continue to push this project forward. So that's amazing energy right now in your future. Being as we've got this Knight, there could be a whole lot of action happening right now. Like, yes, there was action in the past, but I think it's more in the past you got the idea and took the first step. Now you're taking like a bunch more steps to get it going, which is really awesome. In the future though, we've got this 10 of wands. So it means that you're going to be coming to the end of a cycle. Like you're going to be putting everything into place, and it's going to be kind of at the end of this chapter, right? And the end of this chapter is that you're going to be feeling burdened by something. You may need to delegate. You may have really just taken on too much. And in the future, you're going to have to figure out how to delegate some of these tasks so that your plate is not so full. So, Virgo, that is some amazing energy. Let's go ahead and see what kind of challenges we have. And actually, interesting. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress that showed up, and they fell right on top of this Knight of Wands. The reason that kind of made me stop and pause is because the Knight of Wands, it could be a person representing fire signs. So those fire signs would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But the Emperor, that is all Aries energy. So that could be pointing at an Aries for somebody. But the Emperor and the Empress really are just the perfect pair of making things happen. The Empress is all about birthing things into the world, and it is a very like loving and beautiful energy. It has to do with all of the matters of the heart. And the Emperor, he's about building things too, but he brings the power. So with both of these energies on your side, I feel like this is something that really matters to you, right? It is something that comes from the heart, but in order to get it going, you need the Emperor's power and discipline to really move it forward. So that's really interesting that those two cards fell out, and they fell right on top of this Knight of Wands. So I'm going to leave it there. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at your challenges. Oof, we've got another challenge. We got another one popping out here. So let's see. All right, so we've got one. More wands. We've got a lot of wands. So Virgo, you're really making things happen here. So the two things that are going to be your challenge is we've got the Six of Wands and the Chariot. So it's interesting because the Chariot goes a little bit with the Empress energy, right? It is it's a loving energy, it's Cancer energy, so it's very spiritual, it's very courageous. It is also, the Chariot is about like having drive and willpower to make things happen. So it's interesting because even though you have all of these beautiful energies in your future, actually doing these tasks and actually making things happen is going to be a challenge. The other thing is this Six of Wands. So there's something that has to do with recognition that's going to be a challenge. And I feel, normally this card doesn't make me feel this way, but I'm feeling for this specific reading, there's something about being in the spotlight that is going to be a challenge. So if you look at this card, this guy, this is like a procession where everybody's cheering him on and they're happy for him and they're really just like, cheering this person on, right? And that for some people can be a challenge. And the part that's really sticking out to me right now is the fact that everybody's looking at him. Normally with this card, I don't feel that way, but I feel like I must be speaking to someone specific that being in the spotlight is going to be a challenge. And really just stepping out there to do whatever it is that you're trying to do is really going to push you out of your comfort zone. So we are going to go ahead and take a couple of guidance cards here and see what guidance the cards have today. Okay. So it looks like whatever you're trying to build, it really goes along with it being close to your heart, right? So this, we've got the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Like, this literally speaks to something that is emotionally fulfilling. This is what you're wishing for. This is what you want to happen. And so this is like, it's telling you to go for it and head towards something that is emotionally fulfilling. Not maybe something that, like, yeah, you might get the accolades and that's cool to be recognized for it. But if it's not going to actually make you feel like you're doing something that's important, it's really not worth it. And so this is saying, go towards what your actual dream is. Go towards where your heart is telling you to go. And then this, for some people, is going to mean marriage. So for some people, this might be about like a new relationship, or just repairing an old relationship, because there are so many aces that talk about new beginnings. It could be repairing an old relationship, but this Four of Wands is about marriage and commitment, but it's also about community. So for some people, definitely going to be marriage is the end result, or just a deeper connection, or a next step to a relationship. But other people, like if this is maybe a work endeavor, this could be some sort of community thing. And the reason that that kind of part is really sticking out at me is because this recognition card, right? If you're forming a community and you're a shy person, it's going to be hard to get everybody together and actually form that community. So, Virgo, I hope that you did get some guidance and some clarification out of that. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, let me know. We are going to be doing an extended reading on this as well. So if you looked in the box for that code, you probably saw the link for the extended reading. We are going to be going over to Vimeo to do that. So if you click on the link, it'll tell you how to get there. But we're going to be clarifying a couple of things. So I'm going to take a couple more cards to further clarify our future cards here. So we're going to set those there. And then I'm really kind of curious, because we had these extra cards fall out. I'm going to take one more card there for that. And then we're going to take 3 more cards here to kind of let you know what you don't know, or rather what you need to know about this situation. So we're going to take 3 cards about what you need to know. All right, so Virgo, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Please join me on Vimeo if you'd like, and if not, I will see you again next week. Bye.